Hello, this is She Said. Welcome to the channel. How y'all doing? Look at here. It has been a little while. It's been over a week since I put up a video, and I've been experiencing some life. I'll say that. I have, you all know that I retired, and everything does not go smoothly. It just doesn't. So, turn the car off. So, um, Whew, if you're getting ready to retire, honey, get all your ducks in a row. Go talk to people way before it's time for you to retire. Ask them, are they going to send any papers to whomever? And if not, are they going to give you any papers to send to somebody? And what is it that you should be doing? And what is it that they're going to be asking for? Um, anyway, so I'm just saying, life be life. And so I've been rolling with the punches. And I have also just really not been feeling well, just feeling no energy. And I had to make myself get up and get showered and dressed and come out here. This is my spot, y'all. This is my spot. So I still got projects and stuff to do in the house. And when I get finished, y'all gonna be like, "Well, what did you do?" Cause it look a mess. Um, Now, hopefully, it won't look that bad. But I am not. I'm not painting. I'm not fixing things. I am reorganizing. That's what I'm doing. So whatever is whatever. Um, I um, I was watching a live the other day. Last was it Thursday? I think it was Saturday because I had missed the live and I was watching the replay. And they announced that one of my YouTube friends, I don't know if it was his wife, girlfriend, mother, dearest one to his heart, I don't know, but she passed away. She transitioned out into eternity. And when the host was talking, I just saw something on his face, and I'm like, what happened? What's going on? What's going on? This is what I'm saying to myself. And then he made the announcement, and I'm like, oh my God, just tears just start rolling. And I'm like, Father God, I need your help. Whew. I couldn't even type out a prayer on there because I found out that my aunt, she transitioned in her sleep, and my cousin found her. He's a grown man. He lives with her. He was taking care of her. And I don't even know if y'all can hear me. I'm just, oh God. Anyway, I'm one that I do not handle death well. I don't handle that well at all. I mean, I don't like pass out and scream and holler and all that stuff. I would rather for people to just leave me alone. Don't be trying to hug and squeeze on me and all that kind of stuff. I will hug like pet release. Just gonna let me go, y'all. Let me go. And Punxsutawney done got big. Um. So anyway, when the family was, calling, texting, and all this stuff, I found out that another family member passed in another state. So some of our families gonna have like conflict in scheduling, and that's okay because you can only do what you can do. And so anyway, this is for me. This is a season. This is a time that I'm just waiting on God. I'm waiting on Him to show up and show out. because I got two vehicles that are down. This and that ain't happening, and that and this is happening. And I'm like, ooh, Father God, I need your help. I need your help. My friend was talking to me. I've known this man since I was probably 20 years old, and he's always been a friend. He's never steered me wrong. And he was talking to me, and I was asking, I said, please, can you please just not talk for a minute? I said, because I'm getting stressed, I'm getting messed up, I'm just getting agitated and all this, that, and the other, and some more stuff. So can you please just I don't want to hear anymore. And he said, I'm telling you so you'll know. I said, I understand that, but can you please not? He kept talking. He kept talking, and I just laid the phone down and let him talk. But what he said was what I needed to hear. Sometimes we don't want to hear stuff because you're getting overload. But the person, it would depend on who this person is to you, who this person is in your life. And he was saying some things to me that I really needed to hear that eventually brought me peace. And so after I got a phone with him, I made some phone calls, and I talked to one person, and I talked to somebody today. Somebody finally today called me back. So we were talking today on Miss T with T. We were talking about your relationships with people. When people don't mean you well, and they're being haters. They're doing stuff to irritate the fire out of you. These are my words. They're saying things to you that are not nice. Why you want to do that? Why you want to go over there? Why you trying to move? You too good to live around here with us. See that right there? That is so ugly. If somebody needs to spread their wings, let them spread their wings. You send them out with love. Send them out with hope. Send them out with encouragement, and let them know that home is always here. People don't understand that. It's like when I left to go to the military, I'm going to say it like this. My sister, the one that's right under me, she didn't take it very well. She said, you can't do that. You can't pass the physical. You can't this and you can't that. Yes, she did. Was hollering and screaming at me. And do you think my mama told her, girl, sit down somewhere and leave her alone? She didn't say nothing. So sometimes you have to be a bigger person inside yourself without anybody else's permission, and just go out into the world, go out into the workforce, go out into industry, go out into wherever it is you want to be. Go climb a mountain and be the best that you can be, because I've always heard nothing beats a failure but a try. So if you don't try, then you've already failed. So I'm just saying, some people are just not kind. Some people are not considerate. And if you were to say that to them, they would either break down and cry or they'd be ready to fight you. But it's all right for them to say things to you. I'm here to tell you, no, it ain't all right for you to say just anything to me. It's not. I've had people say things to me. I've had people overtalk me. You come and ask me for my advice, or you telling me a story, and then I'm trying to help you solve it. And then you're going to like just talk louder than me because you don't want to hear what I got to say, and my mouth is still moving. I waited for you to slow down, and I jumped on in and said, okay, well, if you take two pennies and rub them together, you might get a spark. Whatever I might say to you. But you don't want to hear what I have to say, but you want to keep talking and weary me. Bust my eardrums. Yep, there's quite a few people like that. God bless their darling little hearts. By the way, that's not a compliment in Texas. In Texas, when they say that, that's not a compliment. Okay? Just so you know. Anyway, yeah, life has been life, and life has been doing what it does. I already had one vehicle down, and then I had another vehicle down. Then it got worse. The windshield wipers, the windshield wipers stopped working. So I got a part on order. I'm not gonna have to pay for it because the part that I have in now was ordered and it's defective. So I'm getting another part. Happy about that. Just don't know when it's coming. I pray that it comes soon. They told me, who, the 25th is when it should be here. And I'm like, the 25th? Okay, all right. The last time I ordered a part, they said it'd be about 3 weeks. It came in like 3 days. I just came home, turned around, went back and got it. So anyway, things can and will work out for you. And sometimes you just have to exercise your patience. So I'm exercising my patience. And it is working out for my good. You know, I'm going to tell you something. Sometimes, and this is a good practice to do all the time, but when people are not for you, when they're not speaking, uh, when they're not speaking good things into your life, they're supposed to be your friends and your family and co-workers and people that say that they're for you. When they're not doing that, and you've done it for them, you've tried to give them good advice and this, that, and the other, and the fifth and the third. Sometimes you have to encourage yourself. And you know, that is in the Bible. And somebody made a song. A very nice song. Sometimes I sing it to myself, sure do. Because sometimes you have to encourage yourself. Other people are not going to encourage you. They're not going to encourage you to do good. They're not going to encourage you to go out and do what you can do. You know, make your way in the world as far as earning your own living and you know, getting things that you like and you desire to have. They're not going to do it. Why? I don't know. But I believe in encouraging myself. I will talk to myself. I will answer myself. If I start talking negatively, oh, shut up, we ain't saying that, we ain't, and I ain't listening to it. And I will correct myself, correct my thinking. No more stinking thinking. I'll correct myself to think the right thoughts, think positive thoughts. Yes, I can do it, and I'm going to do it. And what time is it? This time tomorrow, I'm going to be doing it. That's what I say to myself. I encourage myself to do good, to love people, to encourage people, and encourage people to do good. Yes, I do. Like I said, I don't want to see anything bad happen to anybody. And Fresh and Fire, I just want to give you a shout out. Miss T with the T, I want to give you a shout out. South Florida Sunshine, shout out. You ladies encouraged me today. You don't know how much you encouraged me, but you did. I'm looking into a few little changes. I sure am looking into some changes. I talked to my friend that lives in Texas. She gonna see this and she knows who she is. I'm gonna ask you if I could say your name on here sometime, girl. But anyway, she's always encouraging me. She's always praying for me. That's a friend. That's a friend. I could tell you things that she's done for me that y'all just wouldn't believe because she's a friend. Some people know how to be a friend, some people don't. If somebody is constantly mistreating you, and I'm not even talking about putting their hands on you, but definitely if they're putting their hands on you, you might have to give them some of that back. Back them up off of you. That's all you got to do is make them back up. But what I'm saying is, if people are just saying negative things to you all the time, if they won't let you get a word in edgewise, I don't even know if I said that right. If they won't let you get a word in, if they won't, if they won't stop and listen to what they asked you about. They asked you, "What do you think about this?" And you go to telling them, and they want to keep breaking you down. No, no, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. No, no, no. Blah 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 blah. And you know what? I used to be like that. I used to be really bad at not wanting to hear what somebody had to say. If you saying something that I don't want to hear, I don't want to hear it. Now, sometimes it will do you good to just listen, especially if you know that person cares about you, they love you, and all that. Now I'm all into loving people from a distance because folks don't want to hear what you got to say. They don't want to know what you know. They don't want to hear your experience. You know, sometimes when you hear somebody else's experience, that can cause you to maybe not go in that same direction, but like make a little, adjust it, make a little go around that pothole instead of falling in the pothole on top of all the other people that have fell in the same pothole. I don't know if that made sense, but it made sense to me. So, notification on my phone. Sometimes you just have to. Sometimes you just have to ignore people when they. Sometimes people I don't. Sometimes people do mean you harm when they say things and they say negative things toward you and ask you why you got to do this and you think you better than us and all that. It's not that people think that they're better. They just have bigger dreams than you do. I've been encouraged since I've been an adult, not as a child, but since I've been an adult, I've been encouraged. Excuse me, y'all. My foot's itching. I've been encouraged to dream big. hmm And I don't have much, but I have what I have, and it's mine. And if it weren't for people saying dream big, I wouldn't have what I have. Now, I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to leave it at that. I am a person that believes in fighting for my peace. Fighting for my peace. You got to go, get out my house, don't come back. You come over here with all that noise. Every time you come over here, you got something to say. You're gossiping. You're treating my house like it's a garbage dump. Dropping paper on the floor, going in the living room, eating on the furniture. Go in the kitchen and eat on the kitchen table. Or eat over the sink or the trash can or something. Because you crummy. Dropping crumbs everywhere. Putting your feet up on my furniture and carrying on. Those, Some people say, "Oh, well, they just felt comfortable." No, you feel a little too comfortable. You do if you that comfortable, you go home. Do that in your own house. I don't want your shoe dirt or your shoe polish or your whatever on my furniture. I don't. I didn't buy it for you to come mess it up. Let me mess my own stuff up. Thank you very much. People don't get it, and then when you looking at them like, I don't believe you got your feet on my table. What? Move your feet. I can't believe she talked to me like that. I can't believe she. I had somebody come to my house. My house was new. It was very new. I didn't have no living room furniture. I didn't. Came in my house. There was no rug. There's linoleum by the door, and then there's carpet. I didn't have a rug at the time. That person came in. This happened twice. Not the same person, two different people, and they got the same reaction out of me. Came in, wiped their feet on my carpet. The first person came in out of the rain, wiped their feet on my carpet. The second person came in out of the snow and wiped their feet on my carpet. And I said something about it. And this individual said, "Oh, you got a vacuum cleaner? How do you know I got a vacuum cleaner? And what if I do have a vacuum cleaner? What's that got to do with you being rude? You come in my house and wipe your feet on my carpet. Can't you just stand right here? You're not staying. Can't you just stand right here on the linoleum and then turn around and go back out? Do that in their house and see what happens. Your name will be smeared. They will smear your name all over everywhere. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Some people they don't think about how you might feel about this, that, or the other, and some people don't care how you feel about this, that, or the other. My name is blah, blah, da, 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 da. That's my name. And I can come in your house and do what I want to do. Ooh, see, that's why people be getting sent out in emergency wagons. They be taking them to the emergency room for attitudes like that. It's sad. It is so very sad. But that's reality. So if you don't want people to treat you like that, I can suggest that you do what I did and told people that I didn't appreciate how they were talking to me, how they were treating me, and they need to step. If you don't, if you are going to treat me like that, I don't want to be around you. Why? Because I don't treat you like that. I treat people the way I want to be treated. Some people hear you, some people don't. Some people keep talking. Some people keep hurting you. They keep coming back with some dumb stuff, with some gossip, with whatever else. So you can make a decision to let them know, I don't like what you're doing. I don't like how you're talking to me. I don't like how you're rude, you're mean, you're selfish. Whatever else they're being, let them know what they're doing. If a person loves you, if they really care about you, and you've already told them that they were being mean, rude, selfish, crazy, lazy, and all that other kind of stuff, if they love you, they are going to make an attempt to change, and they're going to keep working on themselves. A person, people who do not love you, they're not going to even try to change. They're going to be like, you can't tell me nothing. I come over here anytime I want to. Remember one time my brother came to my house. This is my oldest brother. Came to my house. I had his children because, I'm going to just say that, fill in the blank. I had his children because I had my one child. Then all of a sudden, I got his three. So he's he's away for a long time. Then he comes back. He comes knocking on my door. Boom, boom, boom. I look out the peephole and I'm like, what you doing coming over here this late? Well, I just got back and um, I brought my friend over to see my son. Excuse me? He brought somebody I don't even know to my house after the kids are asleep. Okay, so after he does that, he went and woke up the little boy. The little boy just clung to him. Daddy, 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 daddy. And he's showing him, just showing his son to this man, this person. And I'm like, what in the what kind of who is this guy that he's got to see your son, see what he looked like? Out. Ooh, okay. There's not a lot of people that I hang out with or associate with that know exactly what my son looks like. They might see a picture of him when he was younger, whatever, whatever. A grown man now, he don't look the same. But anyway, what I'm saying is that he did that. Another time, oh God, I, I'm not trying to have a flashback. I'm gonna try to tell y'all this. So anyway, I told him, I said, you're gonna have to put him to sleep before you go back because I need to go to sleep. So he decided he's gonna leave. The child ain't sleep. He's screaming all night long, screaming, screaming, screaming for his daddy. Tore up the whole household. The girls had to go to school in the morning. I had to get up, get them ready for school in the morning. Okay, moving right along. Here's another one. But needless to say, he didn't come back, and I won't keep his kids anymore. They grown people now. They grown. But I'm just saying, from that moment on, I said, this is not gonna happen again. Okay. So I remember when my son was young, my ex brought his wife and stepdaughter to pick up my son. I ain't got no problem with that. You know what I had a problem with? Him opening up my refrigerator, putting stuff in my refrigerator. I didn't ask him for none of that, and he didn't ask me could he open up the refrigerator. This is not your place. I I don't get people. I Okay, it might be all right for you for me to go in your refrigerator, but it's not all right for me to go in your refrigerator. If I want to go in your refrigerator, I'm saying, may I set my soda in your refrigerator? Or would you set it in the refrigerator? Whichever one is fine with me. They say, oh, you can set it in there. Then I'm gonna set it in there, close the door. I'm not gonna be rooting around looking to see what you got, what you don't got, and all this other kind of stuff. I'm not doing that. I'm going to ask permission. May I put this in your refrigerator? Some people are just rude like that. Some people go in your refrigerator looking for something to eat. They didn't ask you. They didn't ask you. Do you have anything that I can eat? Can I look in the refrigerator? You got some bologna so I can make a sandwich or da 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 blah blah. Honey, if somebody went in my refrigerator hungry, they'd be mad because the only thing they'd have in there is what, some butter, some jelly, some condiments, some bread that needs to be thrown away, I'm just saying. So anyway, um, that type of behavior bothers me. It's what it's telling me. And this may not be what the person is thinking, but this is what your behavior is telling me, that you have no respect for me at all. And that's fine. You don't have to respect me unless we hanging together. We supposed to be friends and stuff. You better show some respect, or you'll be sitting out there on the side of the street by yourself. Ray, I'll call you later, honey. Go on and hang up. I'll call you later. Um, I don't appreciate being treated like that. But so many people find it so easy to treat me like that. They don't have a problem. And people will ask me for things. They will ask me for things. Do you have any of this, that, and the other? Da, da, da? I need some so and so and so and so. And I've learned not to say nothing, just walk away from them. Because whatever you say to them, they ain't going to believe it anyway, and they going to still want you to go get it. If you ain't got it, go get it. Go get it. Mm-mm. No. See, first of all, you asking me for my stuff. You can ask better than that. And if I say no, that's what I mean, no. I don't care what it is. It's going to be a tube of toothpaste. Anyway, I'm out here running my mouth talking to y'all. All I wanted to do was to be up to date, give y'all something to think about and something to laugh at, and whatever else. Whatever else. Because I don't want y'all like, well, she didn't put up no content. She didn't make a video. Y'all, one of these days, I don't even want to say it. But one of these days, I'm gonna go live. Oh, I'm one of these days I'm gonna start going live. I don't know how it's gonna turn out. I don't know what it's gonna be. Now I done already said I'm a big chicken. I need somebody to hold my hand and walk me through it. But nothing beats a failure but a try. So I'm gonna try. It took me a while to come on to YouTube. It took me a while because I don't know if it was a fear of failure or because I thought there were going to be such technical difficulties and XYZ and that. So I made it this far. It's about time for me to take the next step. We're going to see how this turns out. We're going to see how it's going to turn out. And right now it feels like venturing out into the great unknown, just like it did when I started making videos. I was like, oh Lord, what in the world? What am I doing? But it's time to graduate. I'll say that. It's time to go up a little bit higher. We pray and we ask God for things, and then we sit there and we shake and we shake and we shake, and we won't take that first step. And He's like, "Come on, baby, come on. Let me. I'm gonna be there with you. I got you. Come on, let's go." And you sit there and you shake some more. Uh, I don't know. I don't know. Bite all your fingernails off. That would be me. I ain't talking about y'all. I'm talking about me. And I hear Him say, "Come on, let's go. I got you. Let's go." Father God, I know you got me, but I'm scared. How are you going to be scared when God Himself is walking you through something? God uses people. He'll walk you through using somebody else to tell you, push this button, push that button, turn that knob, kick the can, run around the car one time, and push the button. Now start talking. He'll send somebody to help you. And I have to keep encouraging myself and reminding myself that there are good people out here that want to help you. They want to see you succeed. Everybody ain't like them folks you left behind. Everybody ain't like your family. Everybody ain't like them neighbors down your neighbors and them. Everybody's not like them. There are people who actually want to see you succeed. And I've got some things that I need to change. Some subtle things. I just don't want a long drawn out whatever it is. I don't want that. Yeah, 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 yeah. But it's time. So I'm gonna be thinking about it over the next couple of days while I'm doing my other stuff, while I'm lifing. I'm gonna do this stuff, and then I'm going to make that change, and then I'm going to work on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to people. I'm going to talk to you all, people's persons and things, people, person, places and things. They don't even make no sense. But anyway, I'm going to talk to folks and ask them questions and have them tell me what they think, what they know, because people have said that they would help me. So I just want to be able to listen to them, know what button to push, because I will. Wait a minute, let me get a pen and paper. Hold up, oh, the pen broke. Let me get a pencil, and just keep writing notes. And okay, you gotta do this first, do this second, do that. Okay, alrighty then. And it's that easy. hmm When I learned how to go live by myself, I called a friend that I met at work. I thought this guy was Hispanic. This guy came in there with some food. I said, ooh, I recognize that. And I'm naming off some stuff. And I said, well, okay, so what is it? And he was speaking Spanish, right? So he's talking all this, that, and the I said, oh, okay, I've had that. That is delicious, you know. And then, we got to talking in English, of course. And then for the longest time, I thought he was Hispanic. He was a blonde, curly haired white boy that was married to a Cuban girl. They are the cutest couple and got beautiful babies. If you recognize yourself, young man, yes, I'm talking about you. And he would, anytime he came to where he had some good smelling food, I tell you, just light up the room. I'm not talking about something that's just gonna overpower you and knock you down, but just some really good food that I'm used to. When I lived in Puerto Rico, baby, I was out there. I was like, okay, and what is this and what is that? And learned how to cook a little bit of it. I did, and it was good. Every now and then I'll break out something. I even got me a Puerto Rican cookbook, show did. But anyway, been on here over 30 minutes. I want you all guys. I think I need to go back to sleep. I went to sleep around 10 and woke up around 4. And I needed another nap and I never did get it because people kept calling. But I want you guys to know, you ladies, you gentlemen, I want you to know that you are loved and cared for. You are indeed loved and cared for. Whew. Mm. The love of God. His love, ooh, it will blow your mind. It will overwhelm you. It'll make you cry. And people think you upset. You ain't upset. You crying because it's so good. Ask me how I know. I'll tell you. So I'm going to say this to you all. Psalms 91, 23rd Psalms. Romans 10:9, 10. John 3:16. Love them anyway. Love them anyway. The ones who come over your house and go in your refrigerator. The ones that leave their kids on you for months at a time and don't come get them. People who do this, that, and the other say that the first and the 49th, they say that to you and about you. Love them anyway. I do not want to embarrass my father. So I'm going to walk in love toward people. And they going to know when they've overstepped because I'm going to tell them, you done messed up now. Don't do that. We don't play that over here. Say it in love. Give them a chance to repent. Y'all know what repenting is. Repenting is when you're going this way, you know you're doing wrong, turn around and go back the other way. That's repenting. Go back the other way. Run from the sin. Go to God. That's repenting. Y'all know I'll be looking around. So that's what you do. Just love on them anyway and keep it moving. And maybe one day, as you continue to pray for them, they'll repent. They'll give their lives to the Lord. They'll give their heart to God. And he'll soften up their heart and they'll be able to see what they've been doing and they won't do it anymore. They're not going to want to do it anymore because they're going to want to please him. I look like, to myself, I look like my eyes are closed. They're not, but I feel like they look like they're closed. But you guys be blessed, be happy, be prosperous, full of the joy of the Lord. The joy of the Lord is your strength. Okay? And take good care of yourself and do what you know needs to be done. Don't wait till the last minute. And if you don't have it, you don't have it. But do what you have to do now. Don't wait till, oh, I'll get it tomorrow or I'll get it in about, I get it the end of December. Yeah, right before Christmas I get it. Or whatever. Do what you can while you can. If you've got it, go ahead on and do it. Okay? All right. You are loved. You are covered. You are covered by God. All right, you all go out there and do something great. Okay? Bye bye. Love you.